Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T and I'm here to do a check in, right? So, yeah, guys, today is Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. It's the first of the month, right? So, how are you all doing? I hope everyone is blessed, safe, and well. So, this is energy, guys. That means that this can be past, present, or future. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. If it does fit, we just try to grow from it, heal from it, vibe from it, and we try to move on, right? If it doesn't fit, it's totally fine. It's just energy. So, with all that being said, yeah, guys, it's so crazy. You may hear the lawnmower. I'm sorry, it might get loud, but it's so crazy because stepping into the energy for some reason today, I kept really being drawn to something about the past, right? The past. And sometimes, guys, when you think of the past or things that may have already taken place, because this is Therapy with Miss T, we keep it real, raw, and uncut. And no matter who we are or no matter where we are in our lives, we all have a past, right? Some of us are further from past mistakes than others, but nonetheless, we all have this thing called the past, right? And it's so crazy because I was being drawn to the movie Lion King. And my guides always draw me to Lion King, which I love. It's a great movie, right? So I was being drawn to how Rafiki had hit Simba on the head, right? And he said, "Ow, what'd you do that for?" And Rafiki was like, "It's in the past. It doesn't matter." He was like, "Yeah, but it still hurts, right?" And Rafiki said, "It's supposed to hurt. It's gonna hurt, but it's in the past." So there's something around this time where maybe something hurt, right? Maybe there's something you felt. Maybe there's something you endured. Maybe there's something you went through. There's something that hurt. There's something that you felt. There's something that may not have felt good, right? But in a sense, even though it didn't feel good, even though it did hurt to go through it, even though it did hurt to endure it, what did he say? Rafiki said it's in the past, right? So basically, it doesn't matter. Why? Not to say that what happened is not going to hurt, not to say that your feelings are null and void, not to say that you shouldn't care, but to say in a sense that it's done, right? It's in the past. It's already taken place. Now that doesn't mean that it won't hurt, right? So what do you do when something hurts? What do you do when you felt something and it didn't feel good? How do you overcome that pain? And some of us sometimes overcome things in certain ways. We all have a past. Now, whether this is that you overcame your hurt, let's be honest, through sexual tendencies, right? Through sex. Some people try to numb their pain through having sex, through having multiple partners, through having multiple connections, through having multiple relationships. Some people heal through feeling like they always have to have someone to love them. Some people are afraid to just be alone. Some people are afraid to just love themselves. Some people have been hurt, right? And sometimes we do things to mask our pain, to mask our hurt. And the way the Most High was placing it on me for someone is that there could be something that you have been going through. Now, whether this is alcohol, right? Some people mask their pain with drinking, right? Some people drink to numb what hurts them, but it never goes away. You see what I said? To numb. So to numb means to temporarily, in a sense, take away the pain. To temporarily, in a sense, make something go away so that you don't feel it, right? Like when they numb the tooth so that you don't feel it. But what happens when the numb medicine wears off? What happens if you don't hurry up and pop one of those good old pain pills they'll give you? What happens is that you start to feel the pain. So it's only masked for a little while. It only goes away for a little while. And then what happens? It comes back. The pain comes back unless you take a pill or you take something to help with the pain. There's something where maybe you've been doing something to help with the pain. And there could be something here, whether it's drinking, right? Whether it's smoking, whether it's overeating, whether it's having a lot of sex, whether it's gambling, whether it's just trying to go out all the time or spend a lot of money. Some people have a shopping addiction, right? There are different things that people have dealt with and gone through in the past. And sometimes people forget that they too have overcame some things, right? Not everyone's story is going to be the same in life. Everyone reincarnated through a different story, through a different vessel, right? When you chose to come back to earth, as in a sense, the realm, right? When you chose to come back, whether you believe it or not, because I'm spiritual, so this is what I believe. But I believe that we reincarnate. I believe that we do come back multiple lifetimes and we do get another chance. And I also believe it's like a video game, right? Like if you lose this life, you come back. But you come back with a new face, right? I'm being drawn to this song I used to love. Oh wow. Wow. It's this old song and it's by this guy named Sticky Fingers, okay? And the song is called If You Could Talk to God, right? And in the song, he was basically, in a sense, questioning God, right? He was saying, like, the way the song went, okay? I love this song. But he was saying, why, God, why? Everything I love always seems to die. Answer me. Talk to me. I don't hear you. Answer me. He was saying, I'm not scared of you. He was like, is there even a God? Do you even exist, right? What I got to do to hear from you? Slip my wrist. He was going through pain. And it's so crazy that my guides are bringing me to this song. And he was basically trying to get God to talk to him. He was, in a sense, saying, you know, why does everything around me have to die? Why does there have to be so much pain? Why does there have to be so much sadness? Why, God? Why? Right? He was asking. And in the song, in a sense, he was saying, if you could talk to God, what would you say? So God answered back in the song, right? And it's so crazy I'm being drawn to that. But in a sense, answered back. And he said, now, hear me when I talk to you. He said, dang, you were never born and you could never die, right? He said, basically he was saying that you could never die. You could never truly not exist. You could never truly, your soul could never go away. It's forever. It's infinite, right? And there's something around this time where basically he was saying to him, I think he said, you are I in the beginning and the end, the Alpha, the Omega. There was something in the song that he said, and I can't think of it, but it's a deep song. So I don't know who this message is for. So I don't know if you've been questioning or if you've been wondering why so much has to go on, or why it feels like things are so heavy, or why it feels like, in a sense, you've had a lot you've been enduring, right? And it's so crazy, but I'm being drawn to my message, and maybe I'll kind of put them together today, or I might separate it. I'm not sure, but however the Most High leads me. But there's something around this time where I'm being drawn to a basket, right? So I don't know if someone's going shopping, or if someone's this is someone's shopping basket, or in a sense, thank you, Spirit, I'm being drawn to just being able, oh wow, I'm hearing that, just throw it in the bag. So there's something around this time where you may be going shopping, or you may be treating yourself. Maybe you're able to just purchase certain things that you want, or you are just throwing certain things in the bag, like you're just getting things now. Or I feel like your shopping cart or something is being taken care of. Someone could be getting something, someone could be receiving something, someone could be receiving some sort of help or assistance. There's something around this time where you're able to purchase something, or you're able to just kind of go shopping, okay? I feel like there could be something about money or something coming in for someone. And maybe there's something where you're able now to purchase some things or get some things that maybe you have needed or that you've been waiting for, okay? I do feel like help is coming, and I do feel like there's help on the way for someone, or there's an unexpected blessing of help coming in, and you're going to be able to just throw things in your bag, right? You're going to be able to get some things that you want or some things that you need around this time. I'm picking up on that for someone. I'm hearing Scooby-Doo. Okay. Now, in a sense, thank you, Spirit. Scooby-Doo, right, was the investigative like cartoon show, right? And they were always trying to figure out who did something, who was wearing the mask, who was the perpetrator, right? Who was this person, like in a sense, doing something, or I'm hearing stirring the pot. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing the ringleader. Okay, there was someone stirring the pot, or there was someone saying something. There was someone trying to say something. I'm also hearing advocate, okay, against. Thank you, Spirit. So someone was advocating against you, or someone was advocating against something you were doing, or someone was saying something about something that you were doing, okay? Maybe someone was trying to go against something, or an idea, or a thought, or something that you were doing or you were wanting to do. Someone was a ringleader in a sense. And I was being drawn to Scooby-Doo. And in Scooby-Doo, in Scooby-Doo, it was an investigative energy. They were trying to solve the crime, right? They were trying to figure out who committed this crime, who did this thing. They also had to look sometimes at their own friends, right? Sometimes there was their own friends or people masking as their friends they were trying to figure out who did it. And there could be something around this time where maybe there's someone that you thought was your friend, or someone within your circle, or someone that was advocating against you or advocating something that you were doing. Maybe this was someone you thought was a friend, okay? This could be that there was someone here that was actually going against you, or against something that you stood for, or someone was going against something that you said. Someone didn't want to believe. Thank you, Spirit. Someone didn't want to believe in something that you said. I'm being drawn to the newspaper energy. Extra, extra, read all about it. So yeah, I'm even hearing a blog. Wow. I don't know if there was a group chat or a group text, or someone was blogging someone, okay? This could be that there was multiple people in a chat, and maybe I don't know why I'm picking up on this for someone, but someone could have been talking about you or saying something, or there was a group, or there was a chat, or there was someone blogging, okay? Someone could have been writing hateful things or saying things or advocating against you or something that you were doing. I'm also hearing black magic, okay? So I don't know if someone was saying that you were doing something, or I'm even hearing sorcery. Wow, thank you, Spirit. So someone could have said you were into some sort of magic or sorcery, or you were doing something, or you were using something. This could even be spells in a sense to do something, right? And there was someone here that was advocating against you or going against you or something that you wanted to do, and they could have said that you were doing something. I'm also hearing under the table, so maybe someone thought you were doing something under the table, or someone thought you were getting something, or you were doing something to win. Thank you, Spirit. To win, right? And that's the point of life. When you think of a video game, what are you trying to do? You're trying to win. You're trying to beat the level. You're trying to beat every opponent or thing that comes in, right? There's always an adversary. There's always someone else trying to kill you, right? There's always someone in the video game trying to take you out. And what is your goal? To win. So someone is upset that you are trying to win when it comes to your life, that you are trying to overcome when it comes to your life. Someone is upset. And this may have been someone that was a ringleader, or someone that was advocating or going against you. But that's necessary. Even though it hurts, the enemies are necessary. The opponents are necessary. The adversaries are necessary. Because indirectly, they push you to become necessary. They push you to become your best self. They push you to evolve. Sometimes you evolve through pain. And sometimes that pain is in the past. And yes, it may have already happened, but you may still feel it. You may still feel it. And there was someone here or something here where someone which was the ringleader trying to go against you trying to win. And it's so crazy, guys, because sometimes I can only use myself, because I don't know, maybe you may or may not be able to resonate, right? But sometimes when you think about your life and you think about your past and where you've come from, or some of the things that you may have done, or the circumstances you may have been in, or the things that you may have literally done, right, in your past, right? It's already happened. It's done, right? It's over. But yet and still, it still exists, or it existed, right? It doesn't exist at this moment because you're past it, but it existed at a moment in time. And sometimes, guys, people will use or hold things of your past against you because they have nothing else to hold on you when it comes to your current, your present, or your future. Sometimes people don't want to believe that you've changed. It's sad to say, but they don't. Sometimes people don't want to believe that you've evolved. It's sad to say, but they don't. Sometimes people don't want to believe that you can overcome the overcomable. That's the enemy, that's the adversary, that's the opponent, that's the op. That's what's necessary to get you to overcome. And as much as it hurts, it's what's necessary, because it also pushes you to evolve and become a stronger, smarter person in life. When you do realize that people can hurt you, people can think poorly of you, people can judge you, people can talk about you, people can create blogs. We have free will. People can have hate speech. People can say mean things about you. People can hurt you. People can cause you pain. People can cause you pain. That's real talk, and this is life. People have caused me pain, and I may have hurt people. I was never perfect, but it's in my past. So when you realize that you can make mistakes, right? But you don't have to be those mistakes. You don't have to be these things that these people say that you are, right? I remember one time I was watching, I think it was a movie or something, and he said, but, oh yeah, it was a movie with Patrick Swayze. Dang, I can't think of the name of it. He was cleaning up these bars, right? He was cleaning up things, and they didn't like it. They was mad that he was cleaning up the town. He was making things right. They wanted it to be chaotic and crazy. So they wanted to fight him. They was mad. They was trying to kill him. They was trying to do all kind of stuff to this man, just because he was trying to come and clean it up and get it better, right? Maybe someone has been trying to do something to you because you want to help people clean it up or get things better. But in the movie, he was a security guard, and he was saying, one of the guys he was teaching said in the movie, yeah, but what if he calls my mother, a bitch, right? And Patrick Swayze turned and looked at him and said, well, is she? And he was like, I'm not going to just let nobody say. He said, well, is she? If you know she's not what they say that she is, why do you let it affect you? Right? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Let them say whatever they want to say about you and think whatever they want to think of you. If you know it not to be true and you know that that's not who you are, then why do you let it affect you? In a sense, in the movie, he was saying that. He said, well, is your mother that? So then don't let it affect you, right? So there's something around this time where maybe you have been trying to clean something up, because it's so crazy how I was brought to that movie. And in that movie, or maybe something is being cleaned up around this time, or someone is cleaning house, right? Because in the movie, indirectly, Patrick Swayze had to arrive at this bar, and it was terrible. They was fighting every night, drinking, throwing bottles, acting a fool. And he just coming up in there to say, look, let's clean this up. They didn't like that because he cleaned it up, right? They didn't want to get cleaned up. They wanted to be in the chaos and the craziness and the fighting and the arguing and the madness and the anger. They didn't want to be in the cleanup. Because when you clean something up, you make it bright. You make it better. You make it whole. They didn't want that. They were fighting it. Eventually, he won in the end. But he had to go through a lot of pain. He even lost his best friend. So there's something around this time where just know that even though people may think things of you, people may say things of you, people may believe things to be whatever they heard through the grapevine to be, as long as you know that you don't have to answer to what they think of you and you know who you are, that's all that matters. Because there are people in my life that still think of me as the old me. And I don't know that version anymore because I've evolved. That's my past. I'm not in it. And sometimes there will be people that live in your past more than you do. There will be people that are still there because they don't know how to get out of it, right? As if they too don't have a past. We all have a past. I don't care who you are. If you're still here today, you've already passed the past. You have a past. But some of us are further from it than others. It doesn't mean you forget where you've come from or who you are. It just means that you can evolve and not have to still remain to be that person. The old you might have got upset and wanted to fight. The new you might say, you know what? Peace be upon you, within you, and all around you. If that's what you believe, who am I to change your opinion? That's your opinion. But I stand following the Most High. I believe in my eye. And I believe that things get balanced in life eventually. So regardless of what anyone thinks or says, there's power in the tongue. The tongue is a sword. You can literally cause life or death by your tongue. So let whoever or whatever, let these people think whatever. Live your life. It's your life. You reincarnated back as who you are, not them. They're not going to be there with you when you leave this vessel, right? No, they're not. So there's something around this time, guys, about the past. And I feel like for someone, I'm being drawn to keys, but this is like a lot of keys. I don't know if this is like a janitorial set of keys or there's something about a lot of keys on one chain. Like this could be a janitor or, yeah, I feel like janitor or something. Maybe there's something about the keys. Okay, I'm hearing doubles. So maybe someone's getting a set or someone's giving someone keys, or this is keys to something. Because I'm hearing, I got the keys, the keys, the keys. So this could be the keys to something. Someone could be receiving something. This may be a gift or an offer. Okay, or there's something about an opportunity, but someone is receiving the keys to something around this time. Being drawn to ice cream cones. I don't know if someone's getting some ice cream or someone's going on a date. This could be something about a date, an ice cream date. It seems cute. This seems cute. It seems sweet, okay? So there could be something about a sweet endeavor or something around this time that's sweet, right? When you think of ice cream. There's something here where maybe someone's eating ice cream or something's just really sweet or it's nice, right? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm hearing nice gesture. Thank you, Spirit. So someone may want to give a nice gesture or do a nice thing or do something for you around this time, right? And I'm hearing that it's been a long time. So there's that song, I shouldn't have left you. So there's something where maybe it's been a long time since you've had a sweet gesture. Maybe it's been a long time since you've just had this nice thing, or you've just been on this nice thing, or you've just done something nice and sweet, right? Maybe it's been a long time, or it's just been a long time coming, right? A long time coming. I'm hearing you deserve love too. Thank you, Spirit. You deserve love too. So I don't know if maybe you felt like you didn't deserve love or there was something about love that was undeserving of you, right? Because sometimes in life, guys, when we think of love and then we get to a point in our life where we're like, well, dang, will we ever find love? Will love ever find us? Does love even exist? Yes, it exists. It exists and it does find you. It finds you in the most unexpected ways, right? When you're not looking for love, love finds you. So there's something around this time, guys, where I'm being back drawn to the past energy. So I'm hearing a blank slate. Thank you, Spirit. So someone may be getting a blank slate, or someone may be able to start over, or someone may feel like they are starting over from scratch, right? You're just doing something different, or you're no longer from the same chapter that you were in, right? You're a little bit further in now. You're not at the beginning anymore. You're starting to get the hang of this story, right? So there's something around this time, guys, where maybe the Most High is really placing on me today for someone to remember that, yes, your past existed, but it does not exist at this point in time in your life. And who you were is not who you have to be. It's not who you have to become. You don't have to be something because someone says you're going to be something. Because someone says you're just like your mother, you don't have to be just like your mother. You can be different. You're just like your father. You don't have to be just like your father. You can be different. And not to say that your mother and father are not great people, but you don't have to be like them. You can be different. You can live for you just like they lived for them. So there's something around this time where I'm also hearing sacrificed. Thank you, Spirit. So someone's parents may feel like they sacrificed their life for yours. And parents do sometimes, some parents, they do sometimes say, I had to sacrifice, I had to work, I had to do this to take care of you. And I do get it. Parents do sacrifice. They do. You know, I don't know what it's like to be a parent, but I've seen parents, plenty of parents. I love everyone's kids. They've sacrificed. Some way, somehow, they've had to go through something to take care of their kid. So I don't know if there's something about a parent that feels like they sacrificed for you. Like maybe they feel like they gave up a part of their life for your life. Or they feel like they didn't get to live their life because they had you. There could be something here going on with a parent feeling that way. Okay, so I don't know if there's something here about an adult child and a parent, but I feel like I'm picking up on that energy where maybe someone feels like they had to sacrifice their own life to help take care of their child. I'm hearing it's never too late. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing it's never too late. So even if you had to give a lot of yourself at one point in your life, if you are still breathing right now and you're listening to me, that means you still have life. That means you were given another day. That means you were given some more time. Now, how much more time we have, only the Most High knows. Like my grandma says, we came in with an expiration date. And on that date, and on that day, when we arrive in that time, we will leave these vessels. We will. But our spirit will never die. Our soul will live forever. So there's something around this time of realizing that even if you've had to sacrifice, even if you've had to give a part of yourself for something, even if you had to give more of yourself to others in something than you feel like you've ever received in return, it's never too late. It's never too late, right? Eventually your child grows up. Eventually life goes on. So there's nothing wrong with a blank slate. There's nothing wrong with starting over. At whatever age you're at, start over. Starting over, yes, it's scary, but it's also thrilling because it's the unknown and it's fun, right? Just like there was a point in time when you didn't have a child, it was the unknown. It was thrilling, but it was fun. Remember when you were raising your kids, when you were a kid, when you had fun. So there's something around this time where I feel like maybe someone feels like they did sacrifice a lot. Yes. For their children. And as a parent, I don't have children, like I said, but I have seen parents sacrifice for their children. And a lot of parents and people have always loved on me and have helped me in life, right? Even through their sacrifices. So there's something around this time where just know that it's never too late to do what it is that you love, to start over, to have that blank slate. Regardless of what you've had to give of yourself, give the rest of the time you have left to yourself now. Love on you and do something you never thought you could do. Dream it into existence. It's never too late. So yeah, guys, what I was picking up on for today, this will be for another video, but this was the first word, past, right? And it means gone by in time and no longer existing, having existed or taken place in a period before the present. So it existed, right? It took place before the current time that you're in right now, but that does not mean that it's still taking place in your life. I'm also hearing in moderation, okay? So there's something around this time that you're doing in moderation, right? Or there's something that you should be doing, or there's something that you could be doing in moderation. I'm hearing which is better than all the time. So if someone has some sort of an addiction to something, or someone has something they're trying to release in a sense, or something they're trying to work on, I'm just hearing in moderation. So try to do this thing in moderation instead of whatever this is all the time. That is how you'll get over whatever this thing is. Okay? But it means that it existed, but it no longer exists at this time. So whenever someone tries to bring up your past, right, guys? Whenever someone tries to use your past against you, at some point in the past, you were not elevated and you weren't vibing on the frequency that you're on now. Sometimes in your past, you could have been at your lower self. Sometimes in your past, you may not have been thinking from a higher understanding or perspective, right? Think about a child, in a sense. When a child has to start life, what do you got to do? You crawl. You trying to get somewhere. You ready to move. You crawl. Crawling gets played out. You ready to go. What do? You stand. You try, but you fall. You don't just take off walking. You stumble. And then eventually, what do? You get the hang of it. And you walking. You moving. You're going somewhere. Right? But there was a time in your past where you was crawling. There was a time in your past where you were stumbling. Then there was a time in your past where you stood and you took off. So just because someone says something about your past, you are no longer that person in the past. Because someone could have said, oh, your baby don't know how to walk yet. Then your baby starts walking. It's in the past. It no longer matters. Oh, this and this and this is never going to happen. And then it happens, right? People are always going to have something to say. That's just life. The next word I heard was discretion. An individual choice or judgment. Left the decision to his discretion. The right of someone to make choices about what they do or say. So someone from the past may have been given a sense of discretion. Someone from the past may have made an individual choice, right? Someone from the past may have caused or brought judgment, right? So someone may have thought something of you. Someone may have judged you. Someone may have pushed you away. Someone may have said some things, right? Remember I said the ringleader energy. Someone may have said some things about you, right? There's something where maybe someone made a choice and they said or they did something with their individual choice, but they in the past were supposed to be using discretion. But instead they judged you. Okay? They judged you. I'm being drawn to how to explain this? I'm being drawn to this movie, Tommy Knockers. Okay, I used to love this movie growing up, but the movie, it was always on sci-fi, so it was like science fiction, right? I was always into some science fiction stuff, but I don't know if you are too. But in the movie, in a sense, there was like this power. There was something that was like a life force in a sense, but it was an evil life force, and it was changing the people in the town. It was making them crazy. It was making them sick. It was doing things to them, right? And there was a boy that was into magic, and he was trying to perform a magic trick. And he did, but he made his brother disappear, and they couldn't find the brother, right? So it's something about around this time where maybe someone was doing a magic trick, or someone did something and they couldn't find someone. But at the end, they found the brother, right? There was a bunch of the people from the town being held in this like special, like certain place. So I don't know if there's something about someone finding someone, or if there was something here where someone was keeping people. I don't know if this is even something that could be being solved, but there could be that there were certain people being held in a certain place because of the way that I'm being drawn to that movie. So I don't know if there was someone. Judgment. Thank you, Spirit. Judgment. Someone could be under judgment around this time. This could be that there was something about a meetup, because I'm picking up on that energy for someone. I don't know what this is about, but I am picking up on that. The next word I heard was circumstance, a fact or condition connected with or relevant to an event or action, a condition that determines another. So there was a circumstance when I think back to that movie. There was a condition, which was that there was a life force energy thing trying to take the people from the town and turn them evil in a sense, right? So there's something where maybe there was a condition, there was something that was going on, there was an event, there was an action. Maybe there was something where someone felt like they were being drained. There was a life force, there was something or someone energetically draining them, right? Then what happened, in a sense, that condition determined how the brother disappeared, how all the people ended up in one place, and how they had to save it. They had to destroy it in order to help the people. So there's something around this time where one condition or one action or something that you've done may have actually helped to destroy something that was draining the energy, draining the life from you, doing something to you or to someone. And maybe this action or this condition or this thing has now freed you in a sense because it's being destroyed. So whatever was trying to take the life force from you, whatever was trying to not let you evolve or live or just grow, or wanted you to be evil or wanted you to be this certain thing, it's being destroyed around this time. Okay? Because there was a condition that determined another. And eventually the light overcomes the darkness. It may take some time, but the light overcomes the dark. Good always wins in the end, right? They do, but they go through some things, but they win. The next word I heard was overcome. Succeed in dealing with the problem or difficulty, to defeat an opponent, to prevail, to get the better of. So there's something around this time where you have defeated a problem. You have overcome a difficulty. You have defeated the opponent. You have prevailed regardless of whatever someone has said, has thought of, has done, has conspired to go against. However someone thought or what they thought of you or what they conspired against you, none of it has worked. I'm hearing boomerang. Thank you, Spirit. All it did was bounce right back to them. The boomerang. Karma. What you put out, you get back. That's universal law. And it exists for all of us. So no matter what you do, eventually it comes back to you. And there's something around this time, whether it's good that comes back or bad that comes back. It's what you put out. But you still prevail despite all the trials and tribulations. You've prevailed to get better and to get the better of, meaning you get the better half, you get the better thing, you get the best. Why? Because you overcame a circumstance or a situation that may have been draining you energetically, may have been sucking the life from you, may have been trying not to let you live, may have been trying to keep you constrained, may have been trying to keep you stuck. You have overcame despite all of that, despite your past, and despite what anyone has said of you. You overcame. So anytime you can overcome something that was meant to take you out, like I said, like in the video game shows you that's life. The characters, they get bigger and bigger every level. They get harder and harder every level. For every level, there's a new devil that's going to try to take you out. But you get stronger. You get better. Right? So there's something around this time where you have overcome something. And you might have even overcome your past. And despite what anyone has said or has thought of you, you are not in your past anymore. So you don't have to be reminded of those things. You don't have to think of those things because you are no longer those things in your life. You are someone else. You have a blank slate. You have a new you. So I'm hearing my saying, thank you, sir. Let whoever think whatever. You just do you and keep getting better. I love that saying and I swear I live by that. Because at this point in my life, I don't know who this may help, but I really don't care what people say. I don't. I've literally changed my life to where the only thing that can judge me is the Most High. And I know that now. So when I know that the only way I can be judged is through the Most High, and that technically no one around me can judge me. Now, does that mean I disrespect? No. Does that mean I don't still have love and respect and concern for people? No. It just means that I don't have to worry about these people, because these people will never be there with me on my judgment day, on the day that I'm judged for my past discretions, right? So even if you've done something in the past, you can make better of your future if you want to. If you want to. You don't have to. We have free will. But just know that the only person, and that's not even a person, the only one that can judge you is the Most High. And that's it. Everything else is null and void. Now, that doesn't mean you just don't care about what people think. Yes, but you have to be wary of what they think, because the enemy is always sending someone in to make you not think clearly. Right? Wise counsel. You want wise counsel. That is what you want in your life. Someone who truly wants to give you good advice and see you win. That is what you want in your life. That is what you will receive, because you have overcome. You have overcome everything that people have said about you. You have overcome. And that's a beautiful thing. So congratulations to you. I keep being drawn to that song, If You Could Talk to God. I don't know if anyone wants to listen to it. It is a little vulgar. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was my past, so. But I still turn up a little. Turn up with Miss T. Okay, this therapy with Miss T. We keep it real, raw, and cut. Okay, but I don't turn up like I used to. But I still turn up a little. But yeah, guys. So I'm being worked on. I'm a work in progress, yo. But anyways, if you would like to listen to the song, it might be a song you want to listen to. But he kept saying, you were never born and you could never die. I keep being drawn to the part where he was responding back. Believe me. I can't think of it though. It's so crazy. And I used to love this song. But basically he was saying in the song, you were never born and you could never die, right? That's why I like to say you transition. You transition into the next phase. You don't die. Death is to say it's over. It's no more. It's done. You're never done. So you transition. You transition into the next phase, into the next avatar, to the next person or body, or into the next journey or phase, right? To the next. You transition. You don't die. So there's something around this time where you are transitioning, right? Now, this doesn't have to be literally your passing, but this could be that you are transitioning in your life and you now have a blank slate and something has changed, or something is changing you. This is beautiful. Change is beautiful when you accept it and not try to fight it, right? We all could use some change. But that's what I'm getting for today, guys. So yeah, I have another message, but I'll post it next, okay? So every day we must spray the negative energy be gone spray. All things spiritual 444.com. And yeah, guys. So until next time, and as always, this is Therapy with Miss T. We keep it real, raw, and uncut. But as always, I am not a therapist. I'm intuitive. I pick up on energy and I get messages from the Most High and my guides, okay? If you've helped one, you've helped some. So I hope that my message helps someone. But yeah, guys, if you really need help or you need to speak to someone, there's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with therapy. Reach out to someone. There are a lot of programs out there. There are a lot of things you can look up on YouTube, websites, things that you can get free help, free advice. Get some good health, right? Mental health. Clear your mind. What she said? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Free your mind. If you free your mind, the rest will follow. right? So yeah, guys, that's what I got for you. So until next time, and as always, thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone. I appreciate you. I thank you. If you guys could like, comment, subscribe, you know, this is the little family, the little unit. I would love that. If you would like to let other people know about what Therapy with Miss T got going on, I would love that too, right? Because I'm here to try to help people, and that's what I want to do. So I know sometimes I keep it real, raw, and uncut, but I don't know how else to be. And it's either, you know, to hate me or to love me. But either way, I hope that you've learned something, you know, because everybody that watches me does not like me. You know, sometimes your haters watch you too. If anything, they watch you the most. But it's all love. I send you love and kisses. But yeah, guys, because that's what we need. You know, at this point, even the haters, they need love. We all need love. And that's what's been missing. So yeah, guys, until next time, and as always, what we tell them, what we tell them, we tell them, guys, we tell them, namaste.